Hey writer friends, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Holly. I'm a writer aspiring to be a published author. And in today's video, I will be sharing with you what I'm doing for Camp NaNoWriMo. Hey, Oz came to say hi. Oh, is that Snuggly? Aww. Yeah, so we got the typical cat infestation. Oliver's coming by to say hi. But anyways, I've got some crazy big news. I was going to come out with this video a little bit later, right before camp started, because I was going to say that I was going to finally return to my NaNoWriMo novel, Project Pride, and try to finish it. I was actually going to start early and start kind of slowly writing, trying to write a couple hundred words every day in March so that I can gain some momentum to finish, for April. And my goal was to hopefully finish before the end of April so that I had any buffer time and things that I needed. But something happened that I was very, very excited about that kind of changed my plans. So unfortunately, I won't be finishing Project Pride just yet. It is still a story that I want to finish and a story that I miss. I actually read the first paragraph and when I was thinking about, okay, I'm gonna be starting to, go back into drafting this, and I was like, oh my god, I missed this story. But this is a good problem to have, is that I will actually be focusing on editing Abargo's Riddle. Now, as you guys know, I submitted Abargo's Riddle to Author Mentor Match in the YA category. Abargo's Riddle is a YA fantasy, and I didn't get any mentor picks. But one of the things that the mentors can do is they can email you feedback if they saw some potential in your manuscript, or they just wanted to give you some sort of feedback, whether it's, hey, I don't think you need me, I think you're ready to query, or there's just a couple things I think you need to fix and then I think you're good to go, or if they're just really passionate about the edits and are really nice and giving revision tips. So surprisingly, I cannot believe that I got back an email with revision tips. And you guys, it was from a mentor I didn't even submit to, because this person was in the middle grade category. And I was floored. I was shocked, because one of the comp titles that I use for Abargo's Riddle is Thug, or The Hate You Give. And she was like, that's what I comped my YA fantasy to, and I just had to read it. And you guys, it's funny that I came out with that video a couple weeks ago about overcoming writing slumps and writing ruts / depressive slumps that affect your writing. I don't still quite know what it was, but if you haven't seen that video, I'll link it down below. But then I filmed another part of that video about how I had gotten out of the slump and I felt like I was getting out of it. Well, of course, I posted that video and I was like, no, I am still in this slump. And I was like, I don't think it's a writing rut. I think it's depression. I think because I don't have the same motivation and drive, and I don't feel that same happiness from doing anything writing related. It's been hard for me even to post on social media. It's been hard for me to make YouTube videos because just anything I feel is exhausting to me. And it really took a lot for me to even turn on and press record on this video. So, I mean, it's really still been affecting me. And I honestly think from the past couple weeks that I've just been really burnt out from work. I haven't had more than a couple days off since August, since the Wander Writers Retreat. So I realized that I was probably really stressed, I'm really burnt out, and I need a vacation. Your girl needs a vacay. But I can't take one for a little bit. I will be going to Texas at the end of March, thankfully, for the weekend for a friend's wedding, and I'll get to see Heather, so I've got some things to look forward to. I'm getting married in May, and I've got a trip planned in July, so there are things, but I'm they're not here yet. I need this time. So the whole point of that was just to say that I posted that video, but I was still not out of my rut, and I thought I was getting out of it, and I wasn't. But you guys, this email, I believe that this is my saving grace, that this is what I need to get out of this rut, even if I might still be tired and might still have not a lot of energy and might still be stressed and burnt out, but I've got a little bit more of a clear direction with this email. You know, I've been querying the Celestial Code for a year now. I have not queried all of the agents that I want to query, but I'm actually going to, this month, I'm going to be revising the opening because, you know, I've been tweaking my query letter and the opening, and based on the feedback I've been getting, I've been feeling more confident about the query to now believe that maybe I'm just not starting in the right place. But it took a lot of trial and error to get there, you guys. Like it's not as easy as it sounds. But so, you know, it made me start to doubt my skills and my craft of writing and make me feel like I wasn't good enough. But this mentor's email meant the world to me. I was like, this made my day, week, month, months. I can't even describe how much this means to me because I looked up to this mentor so much. I still have to send her an email reply. So like, I was like, I don't know if I can say her name. So if she gets back to me, you know, I'll probably come out with another video, you know, specifying who it was and things like that. But anyways, she said that she loved my writing, that the first chapter just gripped her and pulled her in and she had to read more. She was so impressed by the partial, which was the first 50 pages, and gave me all of this feedback, all of these revision tips. She's like, I think I know a way to make this stronger. And I was like, please, yes, Lord, I am here for this. Give me help, give me guidance. I am here. Any queens that can help me, I am here. And like, I shudder to think now where I would have taken this manuscript if I didn't get her feedback, because I agree with a lot of the things that she said, and I couldn't have come up with that on my own. But she knows the market, and she's just like, I think I know a way to make this really strong and fit with the market, because I think you have something really good here. And she said, like, you know, I know that you will get an agent, whether it's with this manuscript or another one. And you guys, that just touched my soul so much, because, you know, like I said, I've been doubting myself. I've been beating myself up. I've been getting rejections, and like, it's just been, you know, it hurts. It sucks. So to get someone who you look up to, who's an author, who can validate all of your hard work and let you know that this is worth it and that you can do it, it is indescribable. And probably the biggest thing was that when I sent out Abargo's Riddle over the summer for beta readers, I asked them, like, because I was thinking before I gave it to betas, I was like, I don't know if this is YA like I intended, or should I try to make it fit into middle grade, because I feel like it might be better as a middle grade. But I had a couple betas said, like, I like this as a YA, I think this works. And I was like, yeah, I think I can make this work. And this mentor is like, I think this would really fit as a middle grade. Like, I see this better as a middle grade. She gave me some suggestions if I want to make it YA, but I was like, no, this is a middle grade. Abargo's Riddle was always intended as a YA without romance. So I kind of saw it as like This Savage Song by Victoria Schwab. Like, that's a YA and there wasn't any romance in it, which a lot of people stated, like, on BookTube and stuff, because that's like a rare thing that was refreshing to them. So I was like, yeah, that's what Abargo's Riddle is like. I don't want to have a romance in Abargo's Riddle because that's not the story that I want to tell, and I don't want a subplot to take away from the messages that it has, because I feel like those are more important for this story in particular. And so yes, so I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna make it middle grade. So this is what I'm gonna be working on for Camp NaNoWriMo. I am going to be implementing the revisions from this mentor, and I'm going to also incorporate some of the things from beta readers that I kind of put on hold just because I was like, I need to submit to AMM, but these are some things I know that I could work on. Now, the reason why I said, am I starting early? Maybe I'll start early, is because I will be working on Abargo's Riddle, not quite revisions, but I gotta have a whole new outline. Like, this might be a totally different story than it started off as, and I have a fourth draft, you guys, so the fifth draft might not look anything like this current draft, this fourth draft. So, like, I need to outline this month in March, before April, so that when April hits, I can just go straight into revisions. Now, I think that's gonna be a combination of kind of revising and editing and reworking certain scenes, seeing what scenes I need to scrap, what I need to completely rewrite. So I have a lot ahead of me, but I have a vision, I have a clear direction and I have hope. And I have someone, I know all of you guys believe in me, and I know I have so many writer friends who believe in me, but I have this, it's kind of like I have this impromptu mentor, and she did say if I, you know, incorporate her revisions. And she said, I totally don't have to incorporate her revisions at all. She's like, I wasn't even the mentor that you subbed to. But I was like, no, I agree, I believe, and I want her help. So one of the things she said is if I incorporate her notes, I can send her the full manuscript and she can give additional notes, which is like insane. This girl is just incredible. I am so, so grateful. All right, you guys, so that's it for this video. Please let me know in the comments down below what you will be doing for Camp NaNoWriMo. If you're gonna be starting early like me, are you gonna be drafting, editing, or outlining? That's what I love about camp. It's anybody's game. Please give this video a big thumbs up and click subscribe to support my channel, and ring that bell if you'd like to get notified when I post the next video, and I will see you next time. Bye.